Okay guys, a basic tutorial for the walk cycle. Let's start very simple. Walking person. We want to start from the contact position. 2 feet down. Don't even worry about the arms at first. I'm going to make sure that one foot is a different color, maybe a little darker. How do I make this darker? Let's see. Darker color. This is going to be the further away foot, like it's in shadow behind. That's the main point. We want the feet and legs to never get confused throughout this process. So we start off with the drawing of the figure, and then you're going to convert to keyframe in frame 12. Insert or convert to keyframe is going to be synonymous at this point. Okay? And so what we want there is we want to see one step. We want to see the opposite contact position. So one way I can do it is just I can either redraw everything. I'm just going to redraw everything. Or you can, move the 2 legs around. So the back leg the further away leg will now be in back. I'm going to save this as a swatch. And now that color I want to save as a swatch too. So I just have these 2 colors available to me at all times. And the front leg will be in front, or the nearer leg will be in front. So now I'm going from there to there. And then I want to insert a keyframe. I want to keep the majority of my drawing. And probably I want to go to the lasso tool again, L on the keyboard, and just erase the legs again. Now, as I move forward, I'm going to want to probably keep my onion skinning on. Let's see what's going to happen though, but I can also go back and forth. What's going to happen? The lighter leg is going to step forward and have to bend. So let's do that leg first. Have this bend happening, that in the air, and then the darker leg with my other color on the swatch going to be straight up and down like that. That's my passing position. I don't know if I want to do that. I want the passing leg to be a little bit more like that. And at this point I could also, since this leg is straight up and down, the body, the head will invariably be a little higher. So it's going to go up a little bit. So I have my contact, passing, contact. That's number 1. Now I want 2 steps to comprise the walk cycle so that it'll be infinitely looping. So at this point I'm just going to I want it to be seamless, and so with any seamless loop, the first frame and the last frame are going to be identical. So I'm going to do it like this. Copy frame, paste frame. So now I have something that's going to loop seamlessly. And this is my second step. It starts from frame 12 and goes to frame 24. And I'm going to have to do another passing position. In this passing position, the lighter leg is moving forward and bending. This time, the darker leg is going to move forward and bend to get to the front. The darker leg, or further away leg, the leg in shadow. So let's convert or insert keyframe here. I'm doing a passing position in the same way, but just with the other leg. So now my closer leg is going to be sort of straight up and down to the viewer, and then the further away leg, or leg in shadow, it's going to be like this. Now I basically have a walk cycle, and I should be able to preview this by testing. Does it look right? Oh, one thing I don't have is the head raised the second time. Let's go to my second passing position. Raise this head. Boop. And I have my onion skins on, so I can kind of see where the head is. The other passing position. Whoops. Thought I had this color on. Let's see what it looks like now. It's not the best character in the world. Now as I go through, here's where I guess it can get confusing or challenging. I basically just want to go through and, with my onion skins on, go from, you know, the earlier pose to the later pose, just connecting these things up by in between them. So I'm going to just convert this to a keyframe, and maybe I'll just erase the legs, because it'll be easier to just redraw since it's such a simple stick figure. And I'll just do that. I'll just convert all these to keyframes now, and now that'll copy over the drawing in which I've just erased the legs. So now I'm like there, and then I have an upper body only, and then I have my passing position there. So let's try that. And I want this to move forward. That lighter leg is going to move forward until it is bent in the passing position. I can just do one leg at a time if I want. I can just, you know, lift up here. And you can't really go wrong. There are ways in which you can be more right with this kind of thing, but let's see how that looks. So it's pretty smooth. One thing I forgot to do in my example is I forgot to turn the frame rate down to 12 frames per second. And there we go. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's a little bit better speed. So now I'm going to go back in here. I only did one leg, so now I'm going to go back in here and do the other leg. And he's going to go from here to this middle position where it's straight up and down. And he's not going to actually lift up or anything on the way there. He's just going to, and I have to watch out. I want to be careful I don't draw over the nearer leg, because that's always going to be on top. And that can get a little confusing. You can try out the other onion skin or reduce the number of frames that you're overlapping if you want to kind of clear things up. But sometimes you might just want to trust in your ability to anticipate what's going on. Let's see. Starting out here, I can take off these frames. Maybe that'll be a little easier. You can see where I'm going. So I'm just going over there. Doesn't take a whole lot to get something about right. And there I am. Okay. I'm going to pause this while I just in between everything.